In an unprecedented event for Safford, the Graham County Chamber of Commerce hosted a mayoral breakfast meeting for residents to learn about the candidates for Safford's next mayor. The event took place at the county's General Services Building on Tuesday morning and was emceed by Chamber President Steve Junion. Candidates were given 5 minutes for opening statements and then answered questions from the audience in a round-robin fashion. Afterward, they were allowed 3 minutes to sum up their position. The candidates for mayor are Bruce Barton, Steve Bingham, and Chris Gibbs.
As introduced, I'm Chris Gibbs and I'm running for mayor. I am a retired military officer. I spent 23 years in the Air Force. I retired 14 years ago and I was a satellite engineer. I am a small business owner. As most of you know, I own the only house, bed, and breakfast. I am highly educated. I have 5 academic degrees. I was joking this morning, I really am a rocket scientist. I am an active citizen. I'm an active citizen in our community, hopefully in our state, nation, and world. I believe that everyone should be as active as they can. I take part in Lions International. I'm the second vice president of the Safford Lions Club. I'm the president-elect of the Safford Rotary Club for this year. I'm on the Gila Valley Arts Council board. I'm in Class 20 of Project Central, which we're 6 months in, yes, with Diane. We're 6 months into a 2-year cycle. It's a leadership training period for rural Arizona leadership. And I am a dedicated Boy Scouts of America leader. I have spent 32 years as an adult leader in the Boy Scouts. I presently serve as the district chairman for Coronado District, Grand Canyon Council. What I am not, I will tell you, I am not a politician. My agenda is the city of Safford. And in retrospect, the Gila Valley. We have a great place here, and I just want to help serve. Thank you.
I'd like to say good morning. My name is Bruce Barton, and I'm asking to be your mayor. I have to tell you up front, I never grew up and said I want to be the mayor of Safford. It wasn't in the cards. I have had for some time a sense of discontent. And I think as I walked around and talked to voters, talked to people throughout this community, I sense that I'm not alone in that discontent. We have a great place to live, work, and visit. Before I get there real quick, my credentials are on my website, but in a very quick snapshot, I don't have 5 degrees, Chris. I only have 2. But I do, one of those degrees is a master's in financial management. I hold a certificate in economic development, which is my passion and my livelihood. Sometimes it's not the easiest thing in the world to make a living at in rural Arizona, but I choose to live in rural Arizona. And thirdly, I have 16 years of gas and electric utility management experience. I bring that to the table as mayor. Well, if we're going to do the same thing the same way and expect different results, we must be insane. We cannot continue to play politics like it is a partisan football game. My team and your team. That's one of the reasons that is part of the inspiration for my running for mayor. My point is, ladies and gentlemen, as your mayor, I would like to benchmark. That means to find examples of communities we think are doing it right, figure out their secrets, and copy them. There's nothing wrong with copying people. We need to assess where we are today, where we want to go as a community, and then work together to get there. And as your mayor, and I hope you entrust me with that ministry, we will do that. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm glad to see everybody out. Shows that some people are interested in what's going on in the community and everything. My name is Stephen Bingham, and I am running for mayor for the city of Safford. What you see is what you get. I'm a very plain-spoken person. I'm very forward. I don't hide anything. I am who I am. If I tell you that I'm going to do something, I will do it. I don't make promises that I cannot keep. and I don't throw out promises frivolously. I would appreciate your vote for mayor, and that's all I got to say.
I'm curious as to your view on the greater area. Safford is supplies, you talked about the golf course, but it's surrounded by Thatcher. How do y'all view working with the community about us? Because there's probably more people live outside of Safford that y'all serve than live in Safford. So how do y'all view working with those people that I feel are really citizens of Safford, just don't live in Safford?
What Safford does affects everybody here. We have 30,000 people living here close by in close proximity in the Gila Valley. The decisions formed by the City of Safford City Council do affect everybody here in the valley in some way or another. There's no doubt that that's a responsibility.
If you have a business here in town, you pay taxes, you do your sewer, you do your water, you do everything. You should be just like one of the citizens of Safford. I mean, everybody has different opinions on things, but you're going to have to listen to everybody if you want to get a clear view of what's going on around you and stuff. Safford is Sanchez, Solomonville, Artesian, all over. I don't just mean the city of Safford. Everybody has a say-so in what's going to go on around them and everything. Even though that you do not live in Safford or the city limits, you still have a say-so.
It has been something that has disturbed me, how Safford seems to be at odds with its neighbors. Yeah, lawsuits with Thatcher, problems with the co-op. There's always this this fighting.
Will you be willing to trust the judgment of the people who are experts that'll be working for the city of Safford, that you will have influence over? Over the last few years, I have seen many experts in their field thrown under the bus by our mayor and city council because of favoritism, personal agendas, and it has hurt the city.
No good manager or leader makes decisions on their own opinions. I believe that the 7 people who sit in council have an obligation to listen to their experts.
You know as well as I do, everybody's not educated in all fields. If you have a person that is an expert in certain fields that you're looking at, then you should listen to them.
If our city had the expertise that we needed, why do we spend $1 million a year on consultants?
I want to thank you all for giving me this opportunity to let you know how I feel.
My platform is based on 2 concepts: building respect and producing results. I will, as your mayor, work tirelessly for you.
In closing, I'll say it again, I'm not a politician. And I'm not going to be mean, but if you want a politician, then vote for Bruce. He's much better at this. The last thing is you vote for me, you'll vote for informed leadership. I don't have all the answers yet, but if elected, I will get informed.
This has been John Johnson reporting for the Eastern Arizona Courier in Safford, Arizona.